I'm Carrera. I've been a C-level leader for many years, and I've decided to go into coaching for leadership development. I've been a leader pretty much all my life as a manager. We really didn't have many tools to develop leadership back when I started being a manager. So I really enjoyed meeting John Mattone and looking at his methodology for leadership, and decided to join that team. What do I offer you as a leadership coach? We'll learn from each other, and we'll both be vulnerable. We'll communicate at levels that you probably are not used to communicating at. I combine leadership development, a leadership development process developed by John Mattone, with a ton of executive experience. So I understand what you go through, and I understand also how to fix that and improve your ability to handle crisis situations and so on. I've been in healthcare, I've been in engineering services, I've been in software companies. I work for a steel company, and and many others, and that leadership was critical in all of those cases. You know, executives nowadays a lot of them are hiring like crazy. That creates a heck of a gap between the leadership ability across the organization, or vertically, for instance, and it's incumbent upon those leaders to do leadership development at their level and below them, so that they can bring their companies to the next level of success. Now, why anybody should hire a leadership development coach? Well, I'll tell you, leadership development is not easy. You can't do it on your own. You can't read a book. You can't take a class. You have to work with someone who can develop your vulnerability, so that you have a level of understanding of how other folks think and how you think, and how you think relates to them. And that's a process that requires a lot of assessment, a lot of self-examination, some professional testing, and a leadership plan that allows you to develop in the best leadership style you can. One of the things you find out when you get to the C-level is all of a sudden you really don't have a mentor or someone above you to tell you what to do. You have to figure it out yourself. And that's often very difficult, especially in crisis. So I've found that C-level folks and people below them really benefit from a coaching environment, or a coach that can help them through, various crises. We have a technique, an assessment technique, that measures the leadership ability and leadership development progress of one of our clients. So, for instance, after an assessment period where we determine the inner core and the outer core of a person, and how the inner core impacts their leadership ability as seen by their peers, their boss, and their subordinates. And then we develop a leadership development plan, that takes that assessment and those critical areas, develops a progression of how to improve those areas. Now, once that leadership development plan starts being implemented, we then measure the ability of the leader according to his boss, his peers, and his subordinates on a periodic basis, so that they can see the process. Now, surveys have said that a company will realize at least a 7 times return on investment for leadership coaching. Now, that's a huge ROI. I think any company that is interested in growth and organizational improvement will want to jump on a leadership development program. You have to invest in the future if you're going to succeed as a C-level executive. That's really your job. It's the future more than just today. After a leadership development program, our clients have improved home lives, improved attitude towards society and their community. So if you want to become a better leader, I think I could really help you.